Okay, welcome to YouTube. This is my second attempt at coming out today. I came out earlier and forgot to put the SD card in the camera. What a knob. So I didn't realise until I was over in Greenwich Park, and by the time I was trying to connect to Twitch. And so I mean, I've been talking to myself the entire way. Fantastic fuck up. So I'm not going to bother connecting to Twitch until I'm down in Greenwich, as I'm just going to lose the stream so many times between here and there that it's kind of no point. It's a waste of my effort, and it's a waste of sort of I'm wasting viewers' time if I'm asking people to sort of click and log in, whatever, tap and join my stream, only for it to then end up being dropped a minute and a half later. It's just not fair on people. It's rude. So I shall wait till I'm over in Greenwich and can actually maintain some kind of signal from my really rubbish ISP. I'm hoping that tomorrow I'm going to get a chance to test the O2 network. So far I've used 3 through ID Mobile, who do incredibly good deals. They were doing 100 gigabytes a month. No, it was 60 gigabytes a month for £10, which is more than I needed for my streams. But their coverage is just not good. It's rubbish around the park. Currently this one is Talk Mobile, who are Vodafone. If I recall correctly, it's not simply that they use the Vodafone network. I think they are a rebrand of Vodafone, and they're terrible. They're worse than 3, to be honest. They claim to have the best coverage in the area. All of the coverage maps through Ofcom and all of the others show them as having perfect coverage around Greenwich Park, and they don't. It's worse than 3, and it's even worse than 3 across Blackheath here. It just drops constantly, whereas 3 can at least usually maintain across into the park. So I'll try O2, and after that all that's left is EE, and then I'll just have to bail on the idea of Twitch, which will be really, really depressing. I'm really enjoying the idea of live streaming my rides, but without a consistent mobile signal, it's just not fair to ask people to join me and then just keep dropping the stream all the time. Maybe I need a satellite phone. Don't freak the dog, don't freak the dog, don't freak the dog. Bumpy this is. I have pneumatic tyres, and those solid plastic tyres, that section of path must be horrific. A bone shaker. It was windier this morning. It's died down a bit now. It's slightly more cloudy. I use that word loosely. They're really wispy. Oops. But it's still really comfortable, and it's like a warm breeze. It's really nice. Can't see shit. Cheers.
That is.
I'll do once around up here, have a look where you usually get all the roller skaters and skateboarders, see if there's anyone, and then send it straight down the hill. It's a lot busier now than it was when I came earlier. I came through originally, it was about 11:30 when I came out this morning, and yeah, it was between 11:30 and maybe 12:30, and it's way busier now. I guess everyone came out after lunch. Golden skateboard. Awesome. I shall go down to the statue and just turn around and come back. I don't think I'll bother stopping unless there's something interesting occurring. Oh, okay, that's what hand signals are for. It is definitely that time of day where people are starting to think about heading home, and I need to watch out for people unparking carelessly. Do I attempt to log into Twitch or leave it until no? I'll stick to what I was going to say and do it when I get down into Greenwich. Next to that. And I'm going to have to edit that out. That's the second time I've done that today. Unlocking my phone, my password on stream, or rather on YouTube. Yeah, okay, let's mosey on. Head it straight down into Greenwich and reconnect to stream. It's going where? Right, where's this dude going? And which side is the safe side? I've ever seen it. It's awesome. It's not a complaint. If it was less busy, I'd have let them have a go. There's just a bit too many people around for someone that's not used one before. I'd be afraid of them hitting someone by accident. Oops. Send it. That is why I'm not full sending it. I've been modulating the brakes the whole way down. I'll be going twice as fast as this otherwise. And yeah, you never know when someone's going to pop out. And in fairness, they have every right to be here. It's really tempting to send it down here, but yeah, no. That'd be a colossal dick move. Right, I'll pause at the side here and reconnect to Twitch. Let's find some sun. I'll sit in the sun and do it. That's probably a bad idea because I won't be able to see, but anyway. Right, stream will jump. Back in a minute. Just lost Twitch. I wonder if it's to do with the number of people there are in the area. Mobile networks can get jammed.
My best mate. Like, you know,
that's some killer songs going on there from a busker. Fantastic. Okay, let's gonna have to go this way.
Send me text something. Mobile. Definitely today. Definitely happening. 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, this road is going to be bloody hell. Because people don't realise it's a road.
Qu'est-ce que je suis venu à...
There's a no-win situation here. This is a road, people. Oh, big old queue for the ice cream shop now. There wasn't this morning when I came through. I was very tempted. I am not tempted to stand in that queue for 1 minute. Looking at all. Photo bomb. I'm so tempted. Is that live music or is it recorded music? Am I going to get a copy strike? Okay, fuck this. Right, try and reconnect to Twitch. Back in a minute.
I don't know how to give him a hot dog.
Right, back in a minute. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to YouTube. I'll give Twitch a minute. It usually takes 20 to 30 seconds to catch up. Right now I am right next to the Cutty Sark in Greenwich. I'm trying to think of somewhere different to go. Let's just keep going around in circles. I don't mind, I'm having a fun joyride. But I'm trying to think of content. Okay, I think Twitch is still trying to catch up. Yeah, badly.
Can I make a photo?
Of course you can, yeah.
Real one, Sinclair.
Yes.
Still working.
Yeah, very much so. Ride it all the time. I use it 3 or 4 times a week at the moment.
Impressed. What about the battery?
So it's a new battery. It's a lithium-ion battery, well, a LiFePO4 battery. So I'll get 17, 18 miles from it.
So is it standard one, or did you have to replace with something new?
So basically it was brand new. It had spent the first 20 years of its life in a museum and the next 17 years of its life in a showroom, and I'm the only person that's used it. So I bought it last year. It had never been used ever.
5 days.
So I was really lucky when I found it, when it came up for sale.
No, but I mean, I don't know, it's so rare these days.
Yeah, and it was rare then as well.
I can imagine. What about the shock absorbers or something? Is it a little bit...
Yeah, it's not great. If you have really bumpy surface, you feel it. It's that vertebra right there, the one that hits the back. That's the one that gets it. But for the most part, it's okay. On a smooth surface, it's fantastic. Some of the guys use like kayaking pads and seats and stuff, and you can just make a pad for it. It is a lot of fun.
A friend of mine back in, it could be early 80s, he had a first, what was it, Sinclair little PC.
Okay, the ZX81 or the Spectrum.
Yes, ZX Spectrum, and we played so many of those Manic Miners. And
Oh, fantastic.
It was weird. Real.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was I loved Manic Miner. It was one of my favourite games at the time.
It was weird. But you see these days how it goes, you know, you can't cope with it. Now, like, this has more memory than, you know.
Oh my god, yeah, it's more than a supercomputer, yeah. It's fantastic.
Good for you, man.
No, it's fun. I'll just come out as much as I can. I'll stream my rides to Twitch and YouTube. Well, when it's not tangled.
But is it is it sought after? Is it something that it has any value? Can you?
They're not collectible, but it's not cheap either.
Yeah.
But they do have value. And when a good one comes up for sale, they sell very, very quickly because there are a lot of basket cases out there that are just wrecks, and so a good one will sell very quickly. Which is why I had to jump on this when it came up for sale. As one that had never been used.
Any estimate how much it's worth?
So for a real basket case, you'd be looking at maybe £200 to £300. For one in usable, good condition, 500 to 900, and one that's never been out of the box, that's still in the packing crate, about 1200. So there are the odd ones still knocking around that are still in the packing crate.
Yeah.
So the guy that was selling this had this one and one that was still in the box, and so I bought this one.
So rare. So
Yeah.
rare.
Well, see, if the problem with one that's in the box, you'd be afraid to use it. I wouldn't want to use it, because it's mint, you know.
For a while, I was obsessed with tennis shoes from whichever was worn by Agassi.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I had maybe 8, 10 different models.
Okay.
Luckily, I let it go.
Was it getting expensive?
Yeah, it's not even expensive, it's just the obsession.
Yeah.
But I think that I'm managed now, that's it, I don't need it, you know, I can live with it.
Agassi was a cool guy, so I see it.
Yeah, so it is, you know, sometimes you need to work on yourself
Yeah.
to relax.
It's all good. We all find joy in what we find, you know.
I guess. All the best.
Lovely meeting you,
Take
man.
care.
Have a good one.
Cheers.
Right, we shall mosey over to the river for a minute and then take the stream back into Greenwich, I guess. Yeah.
I think I know. Like I've seen that. I mean, I think also it depends.
Oh, there's a speedboat coming down the river. Can you see that? It'll take us over to the edge. That looks like fun. Just that slightly. There we go. That looks like fun. Wow, yeah, it's almost too busy here today. Same with the park.
कुछ भी बाइंग पावर 0
Come on, like you're years younger than me. I ain't nothing.
Oh, that barbecue smells amazing. Oh shit, that music's going to get me a copy strike. I need to go. The jungle is massive. It really is massive, you know. Oh man. This is going to be sketchy. It's not quiet enough and not busy enough. It's right in the middle. There we go. Dumpy. Have just changed going the other way. That is not good for me. Okay, all good. I'm just changing. Nope. Okay, no, that was alright after all. I seem to say that most times I come through here. I think it's going to be terrible and it turns out to be really good. That was Twitch dropping. I feel like I need eyes in the back of my head right now. Please don't reverse at me. Fantastic song, that's how I feel right now. Sneaking into the park. Deciding which way to go. Do I go straight up the hill or do a lap around here? Let's do a lap around here. It's what I came for after all, isn't it? Mump. Parkour. Listen, these little ones are in a world of their own. You're alright, it's okay. this was such a bad idea.
Tomorrow I'm going to be, I need to sleep. You need to sleep.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to go to the voting late for a minute.
Mum, hey yo!
Busy, busy, busy. Let's try and reconnect to Twitch again. Actually, you know what? Let's not. 2 seconds. Yep, I was just checking it was still recording. I'm not going to bother connecting to Twitch again. It's just going to disconnect as I go up the hill. It's like they're playing bumper boats over there. Right. It's like a cross between a bicycle and an electric go-kart. Let's head up the hill, I think. Okay.
I'm gonna subscribe to you.
Oh, thanks, man. That's awesome. I need all the subscribers I can get at the moment. Sweet. Normally I stream to Twitch live as well, but they've just dropped the stream. But it's same username on Twitch as well. Thanks, man.
It's okay.
What are you guys going
Right. Yeah, small one. Very, very small one. Let's go that way, actually. I know where I'm going. Oh, sorry guys. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, photo bomb.
Come on, the wrong time.
Oh, cool. Right, so which way do I need to go? That way. Straight ahead, I think. No, it's that one. Let's go this way. Alright. Used to this hill now. I've done it so many times now. I'm not sure I want to do it unassisted again though. I did it once unassisted and it nearly killed me. To be honest, the fact that I found it so difficult makes me want to do it again. It's that stubbornness or just desire to improve. Sounds like there might be one of the park vans behind me or something. That was easy, didn't even break a sweat. So I'm having to watch these cars like a hawk. Never mind the pedestrians. Oh, 2 seconds, I'm going to have to cover the camera. Sorry, I just wanted to send a text message. I am going to head straight out and go to the pond and feed some ducks. I won't bother reconnecting to Twitch. I just keep it. It's just you and I, YouTube. Literally walking down the middle of the road. Please pick a side, or you know, not the road. Oh, feeling the wind now. God. Okay, how am I going to negotiate this? Okay. Way to make things harder than necessary. Hiya. No traffic. I send it straight across the road. It feels too good to be true. Dude, it was coming straight at me. Okay. Yeah. Oh. It's the zigzags that get me. Everyone has a right to be on the path. Two seconds, just need to send a text message, so I'm going to cover the lens. Sorry about that. Apparently I'm not. Okay. I suspect she probably won't want to be on camera. She's just coming home from work, but just meeting up with a streamer, with Eleanor. And yeah, she was just on her way through from work, said that she would stop by the pond because it was such a lovely evening, and so I said I'd meet her here. Hiya. Only YouTube, no Twitch. Pointing that way. I have bread for the burbs. There aren't a lot around today, are there? Oh, see that one make a splash landing. I think it's definitely spring. Very much so. How was your day? Okay, enough said. Well, what a lovely evening. I don't blame you, it's absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous, gorgeous afternoony evening, pre-evening.
Yeah, I was getting a picture of you on your SD5, that's what I was doing.
Oh, thank you. Do you want to get the bread out so you don't end up on camera by accident? Let me push down there. Where is it? Yeah, I think it's there. Turn to the right. There you go. Help yourself. Thank you. Yeah. Pigeons don't miss a trick. Yes. It's awesome. You all right with the Elamobile being on stream? Okay, so in the distance, the little black convertible. That's the Eleanor mobile. So like a little Batmobile. It's got a modified so that it's got a centre exit exhaust, like the 60s Batmobile, and little Batman logos on it and stuff. It's awesome. It's absolutely fantastic little convertible.
Is that a crow or a raven? I can never distinguish between crow
I
and raven.
think it's a raven, but I wouldn't put money on it. I'm not sure either. I know there's crows, ravens and blackbirds. One of them have orange beaks. I think, funnily enough, that's a blackbird.
Yeah, blackbirds are a lot smaller.
Yeah, yeah.
I've always wanted to see one.
Hello there.
Hi.
Have you never seen one before?
No, I years and years ago, me and my mate, and I think actually my mate who lives around here has bumped
Okay.
into you as well.
Oh, wow, okay.
Because he texted me about it.
Awesome.
We always wanted to get one when we were like 14.
Oh,
We
tell me about it.
Never did, but I think it's so funny because now it's like it's almost come full circle. I think if it was released now,
I couldn't agree more.
Can I take a photo?
Of course you can, you don't need to ask. Yeah, I get anyone over the age of about remembers them and just
well, I'm
was like
47, so it's probably bang on my when it came out, you know, when I was 10 or whatever.
yeah,
It was kind of it was the future, you know. It was like
Exactly.
what we all wanted.
Yeah.
We were just at that age where I think you could, when they came out, you could drive them when you were 14.
14, that's exactly right.
Yeah. So it was like we're going to get on when we're 14. You know.
Awesome.
So how does it work? You've got the battery and then you've got the
So yeah,
pedals as well.
yeah, that's exactly right. So there's a battery under here,
Yeah.
which I've recently replaced. It's got a modern LifePo 4 battery on it now.
Okay, wow.
So that'll give me about 18 miles of range on its own. There's room for a second one if you want to double the range or go twice as fast, depending on how you wire it up.
Right.
Then you pedal to get going, and there's a power button under here that the motor takes over. If we were somewhere safer, I'd let you have a go. Actually, if you want to go that way, you can have a go.
No, I'm too nervous.
Oh.
I wouldn't.
You take your keys. Let me switch it back on and turn it around. So I'm not on stream at the moment, but we are on YouTube.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
I normally stream to Twitch and YouTube, but it's just
Okay.
YouTube right now. Right.
I mean, I'm just
It's
sitting
okay
here.
to go
I'm
on
just
the
sitting here. I
grass.
don't have to-
No, don't be silly.
I'll pedal it. I won't.
No, don't be daft. Have a go. Yeah, exactly. Let me just turn it around, face it that way. It's okay to go on the grass, so you've got loads of room to play around.
I think that's better going on the grass.
Yeah, there's nothing to hit that way. So that there is the actual power button, that
Right.
rubber blob. So pedal like mad. Once you're moving, hit the button and you'll be fine.
How do I stop it?
Brakes like a bicycle underneath on the
there's the
handlebars.
brake,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I pedal it and then
Yeah,
press
then
that
press
to
that.
go,
Yeah. It'll be a bit hard to get going because
I'm
it's sort of uphill.
Yeah, yeah.
Go for it. Press the button. It'll be fine. It's not too bad, is it? And that's going across bumpy ground, across the grass.
You won't get it back now.
I know, right? Well, you know what to get him for Christmas. Aren't they fun?
That's amazing.
It is.
Do you know what? I like to just come down here and like straight it.
You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. It's like everything you imagined it would be when you're 14, isn't it?
Do you know what? Just so much more powerful and faster than I'd imagined.
Yeah. That's it. It's not going to win any speed awards, but it's not
Oh my God.
ridiculously slow.
And have you had to kind of I presume you haven't had it from new. You've bought this and had to do it up and stuff.
Well, so I bought it last year, and it spent the first 20 years of its life on display in an automotive museum down
wow,
in
perfect. Okay.
Somerset, and the next 17 years of its life on display in a showroom for a guy that sold ride-on tractors.
Oh, wow.
So it had literally never been used.
So I remember I guess it was about 15 years ago now,
Yeah.
seeing them on eBay every now and again, and they were always in a bit of a, you know,
Yeah.
bit of bad nick, and it would need some doing up. I haven't even looked on eBay recently. I don't know if they're still.
So yeah, they will pop up now and again. But if you decide you want one, and you really do, you have to jump on it. You have to absolutely jump on them. They sell really quickly. So a basket case will sell for 200 to 300 quid.
Right.
Running ones, depending on whether they've got mirrors, indicators, what condition they're in, you're looking at between 500 and 850. Which, if you think that an e-scooter's 350, 400, it's not bad going.
Not bad at all. But a lot more expensive than they were 20 years ago.
Yes.
Oh man.
But those will be in decent nick and running, and you won't have to do much, if anything, to them.
For me, it's just about, I mean, I'm just a massive fan of the 80s. So I love 80s music.
Awesome.
I love 80s fashion, 80s movies, everything. So it's just such an iconic, just the design.
I think you and I would get along really well.
Yeah. Well, check out my music. It's Kid Casio with a K.
Awesome.
It's
excellent.
Synth pop, 80s kind of synth pop. So a good soundtrack for driving around on this.
Excellent.
You have to have it on a Walkman or something.
Yeah.
But thanks so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. My YouTube,
you.
and you too. I'm Robin. My YouTube channel's on the back. It's C5 Live UK. Oh, okay,
C5
awesome.
Live.
Yeah, UK.
Yeah,
C5
UK.
Live UK.
That's it. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
Awesome.
Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, and you too.
Cheers, man.
Drop us a line on YouTube. It'd be nice to make contact.
What is this? The name for this stuff?
This is a Sinclair C5.
Oh, C5. Oh.
So it's like a cross between a bicycle and an electric go-kart. So you pedal to start, and then the motor will take you.
So this use electricity.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Very, very unique.
Yes. It's also very old.
Oh.
It's 38 years old.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You bought it 30 years.
I bought this last year.
How much?
But depending on what condition they're in, a very, very bad one is maybe £200 or £300.
Wow.
But good ones, you're looking at 800.
This is 800.
It'd be around there, sort of 500 to 800 for good ones, if they have wing mirrors or indicators and things like that.
Lovely.
Yes.
So this is your hobby. You're not using this as a transportation.
Sometimes, if I need to just go to the shop instead of taking a bicycle, I'll take this. If I need to just dive out and just do something, buy a newspaper or get some bread, I'll take this.
Just very cute, you know.
It is fun.
What is this flag?
So it's partly so I can be seen better in traffic, so over cars, but also it's advertising. I'm on YouTube, so I stream my rides on Twitch and YouTube, and so
Are you doing something like the advertisement?
No, it's just for me. It's just for fun, and so I stream my rides. So when I'm out, I meet people like yourself, and have interesting conversations.
Oh, interesting. What is your expertise?
So my degree was in computer systems engineering, but then I became a professional musician, and so I made music for years.
What kind of music you are?
My favourite is like rock music and heavy metal, but I also like synth wave, synth pop, and just anything, hip hop, classical music, everything. If it's got quality
like
to it.
Genesis, like.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yes, and Kraftwerk,
yeah.
and Duran Duran, but then also bands like Metallica or everything in between. Beach Boys, I love the Beach Boys. Yeah, anything. Good music is good music.
Make you feel the soul, you feel different.
Exactly, yeah.
How did you feel when you listen to the jazz music?
To jazz?
Yeah, as you are.
Oh wow, jazz music. There's so many different forms. Early jazz music's got a lot. It's got a lot of heart to it, a lot of soul to it.
Really?
Heart.
Such like what kind of feelings?
Oh gosh. With jazz, it's very emotional, isn't it? It can often be. It's like blues. It's very blues oriented. So it might sort of make you sad or make you think, and yeah, very cool.
What about something like the strawberry, like the the famous band, what they call it? Just the Beatles,
Oh, brilliant! Yes, they were superb. They were really good.
So when you listen to them, how your soul, how your heart feeling?
Gosh, it depends on the songs, because they really had to have a very broad range, wide range of. So some of their songs, like "Nowhere Man," is a really sad, depressed, sort of very depressed song of someone. So for me, it's always been a song about someone who's very isolated. But then other songs are just so happy and joyful. And
Have you listened to the Animals? You know the Animals?
I do know them, but
You
they're
do
not a
know
band that I listen to a
Oh.
lot. But
Oh.
yeah, they were good.
do?
They were good. They're not a band I listen to very much though.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, you know music so much.
Some music.
So this is only as your like artist kind
Yeah, this is just for fun. Just something I do for fun.
just for fun.
Yeah.
What any other fan you are using apart from this little small like between bicycle? Any other fan you had?
Well, I like old computer games and video games. I have a few, you know, the old 80s arcade machines, the games I used to play, like Pac-Man and things like that.
Yeah, the older one.
Yeah, I have a few of those at home.
Oh.
Asteroids and
Yeah,
Star Wars.
My friend collected them.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, the
Brilliant.
older one, you know. It's
So I-
different from now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
very. So I made one.
You made
I made my own arcade machine. So there was an old arcade game called Donkey Kong, where there was a gorilla at the top of a building
Oh.
throwing barrels down this sort of maze, and so I made a Donkey Kong arcade machine into a barrel, and so I took an old wine barrel and turned it into an arcade machine.
Oh.
Yeah, it
What
was
any
a fun
other
project.
invention or creation?
I'm in the middle of making something called a virtual pin. I'm making my own pinball machine at the moment.
Pinball.
Yeah, so you know the ones that were like a long table with a ball that would come down, and you have the flippers.
But that's if you go to Asian, we call the piba or violin. No, it's kind of special. It's a wood, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
piece of wood, and there's a lot of line, lot of to make sound.
Yes. So the one I'm making, the table is actually a big screen. It's a TV screen,
Oh,
and there's a computer inside it.
oh.
And so the plunger and the flippers talk to the computer, which runs the screen. And so all of the tables are on the computer. And so you've got a back box and a table. Yeah,
That's very interesting.
It's cool.
Oh, you like it to create something like this?
I love making things. I absolutely love making things. Yeah, very much so.
Excellent. Now, lovely to meet you.
And you too. It was
Have a
lovely
good
to meet
day,
you.
yeah?
You too. Have a lovely
Enjoy.
afternoon.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I just met up with him today, and he had the food. It's too hot. I might need to go soon. It's too hot.
Lovely lady. And that's why I stream on YouTube, because I get to meet interesting people. From what was on her bag, I'm guessing she is from Japan. Yeah, fantastic. Get to meet really interesting people.
The blackbird is so clever.
Oh, really?
Red is clearly too dry. So you dunk it in the water.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm watching him dunk it in the water.
That's so cool. Oh yeah, there he goes. And he dips it in the water to moisten it and then eats it. How clever. Fantastic. Yeah, it's just his head poking over the side of the pond. Boop. Crows. That if you're mean to a crow one day, they'll remember you. And not only will they remember you, they'll tell their friends, so to speak. And you might find a bunch of them coming and have a pop at you. But then I wonder if they also remember if you were nice to them.
They do. They do. A lady I might training them
Oh, really?
to recognise when she approach and then comes to them.
That's awesome. I love birds. They're so underestimated. Are those quite young ducks or a different type of bird? They're young ducks, aren't they?
Fluffy
I wouldn't go so far as to say ducklings, they're beyond that stage, but